Alumni, in this video tutorial, we are going to be learning Node, Express, and MongoDB. And then I want to congratulate you again for starting your first backend development course. If you have ever maybe tried learning backend development, maybe you learn other technologies or you learn Node, Express, and MongoDB before, it's also a good tutorial for you because this tutorial is modern and it's going to cover everything in details, and it's going to cover every syntax as already modified, and there are a lot of things that have changed over time. And in this tutorial you are going to see the different new version of every part of it. So this Node, Express, and MongoDB full course by Code Alumni. The first question maybe that would be having on your head is, what is Node.js? As you all know, Node.js is open source environment for developing a backend service, for developing a server side. And then Node.js runs on V8 engine, which you might know. Node.js is free, so it's an open source free, so everybody can go there and contribute to it and make it better. Node.js runs on various platforms. You can use it on Windows, Linux, Unix, Mac OS, etc. Node.js use JavaScript on the server, which is the very coolest side of it, you understand. So people have already known JavaScript for being on the front end. You use JavaScript for client-side programming using React.js, Next.js and stuff. But now we have the advantage to use what? Node.js on the server-side programming. So why Node.js exactly? I know a lot of people will be having this question, that why Node.js? And let's be sincere, it is actually real why people want to learn Node.js. So as an asynchronous programming event-driven JavaScript runtime, Node.js is designed to be scalable network application. So what is asynchronous? What is event-driven JavaScript runtime? And you'll be maybe having this kind of question. Okay, let's talk about the asynchronous programming. So JavaScript is built as asynchronous, non-blocking initially. So by default, it's non-blocking. So while some of the other programming languages used for backend are already blocking, that's the asynchronous. So for instance, now let me give you an example of instances of asynchronous. Let's say I went to a shop to buy a stuff. Maybe I went to a shop outside there to buy bread, and then another person go there to buy milk. So maybe the person who is supposed to give us bread and milk will first get me the bread before he attended to the other person before giving him milk. And then let's say after I requested for bread, I also requested for maybe Lipton or another thing. So he will first serve me first, then serve him before serving me. So this guy is coming to take order one by one, and he must deliver my order before he goes and serve the other person. That's what we call synchronous. That's blocking. So because he wants to finish with my own part before he executes the other person's part, which is not really good. So in the other way around, asynchronous means non-blocking, whereby he can go there now and just whenever someone order, he can go, he take his order and bring them together. If not bringing them together, definitely he's going to bring the one that is closer or the one that's ready. Maybe my bread is not yet ready, so he's going to serve the other person his milk first, and then later on go and give me the bread and then my Lipton. You understand my point? So that's synchronous programming. So JavaScript works asynchronously all the time. So you don't need to think about, okay, this will wait before this finish. No, everything will work perfectly. And then the other programming language that are not asynchronous, that doesn't mean they cannot work asynchronously. You just need to write some additional code to make them work like that. So one of the advantage of it is scalability. As I've explained, scalability, a large number of simultaneous connection with minimal resources. So it works asynchronously, so scalability is very, very easy. And then full stack JavaScript. Yeah, I believe this is one of the important part of it. So most of people learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, maybe and other frameworks for front-end development, and they are familiar with the use of that JavaScript. So learning another language entirely for backend is not that easy. It's easy actually, but not that good. So it's preferable you should learn just one full stack programming language. So you learning JavaScript for front-end development and you be able to use it for back-end development is one added advantage. So you are a full-stack JavaScript developer. Wow. So now the other thing is high performance. It's actually very, very fast. Using JavaScript as the server-side programming will make your application very, very fast, and then you don't need to think about it slowing down and stuff. That's one of the advantages of it. But what exactly does it mean by build on Google Chrome's JavaScript V8 engine? Yeah, a lot of you might be thinking we have mentioned that JavaScript is built on Google Chrome V8 engine. Node.js is built on Google Chrome V8 engine, and you'll be wondering, what is it? Okay, let me explain to you in a simple layman definition. As we all know, we use JavaScript for front-end development, which we be executing in our browser and see what we are coding, right? Some of it, you can run it on the console, which is either on Chrome, on Firefox, or on any other thing, right? So on the Chrome engine, what JavaScript uses behind the scene is what we call V8 engine to compile your JavaScript code. So now, the developer of Node.js, or let me say the founder of Node.js, now make sure that this V8 engine is taken from the browser of Chrome and then embedded inside C++ to make it be able to compile backend code. So behind the scene now, that means our JavaScript code is compiled to C++ to be able to work as server-side programming, which we don't need to too much worry about it. That's why they said this is what it does mean by build on Google Chrome V8 engine. Yeah, Node.js is a server-side technology, not client-side. It uses Chrome V8 engine, but lack browser feature. So something like you may be doing something like document.write, alert, and stuff won't work. Console.log will work actually, but not everything you can do on the front end will be able to work on the back end. What you need to learn what you need to learn before you can start this course. Yes, it's very, very important, because a lot of people will be thinking, do I need to learn this? Do I need to learn master React.js? Do I need to master this before I be able to learn Node.js as the backend? No, actually, you don't need to learn all this. So these are just the things I will advise you to learn before you can take this course. Before learning Node.js, it's helpful to understand HTML, CSS. Yeah, the CSS is not that necessary, but the HTML is a little bit necessary for you to be able to test what you have learned. You can just learn HTML, and you can just learn a little bit of CSS also, because it's not something that will take you a time or something. And then the most important one is you should learn JavaScript, the core language. So you need to learn the basic of JavaScript, learn function, object, asynchronous programming, as we have mentioned. Those are the async await, promises and stuff. You can learn it. So you can just type in asynchronous programming in JavaScript on your Chrome or on your YouTube, and you'll be able to see a lot of videos or a lot of tutorial that are teaching you that. So you need to learn function, object, arrays. You just need to learn the basic of JavaScript to be able to understand what you'll be doing in the next few videos. So with that said, let's get started. See you in the next one. Bye bye.